just Googled blood oath and this is what came up.
Hello. Lisa, thank you for the resub. I can't believe it has been 11 months. It really does not feel like it. Holy shit. Also, I forgot to check and see if my light was bright enough. Almi, hello. Demonic, hello. I said hello to you guys already, but I like to say it properly. I feel like I'm probably a little bit overblown, but that's okay. This room is dark. First, freaking right, first. I was like, Lisa probably came in here, said hello, and then passed out because I don't know how you're still awake. Because personally, I would not be able to be awake, but you know, school. What? School? You know where my mind is. I want to be learning something, and my brain is like, you want to be in school? That's where you were. No. Let's also pull my mic over here so you guys can hear me. Ooh, roll the dice. Heck yeah. No, I was at work, and I forgot where I was even going with that. I don't remember. All right. I thought it sounded different. I thought maybe I was losing my mind. No, my mic was like way the fuck over there. So I usually have it much closer to me than that, you know, as it should be. For those of you who don't know, Lisa got me this beautiful dice box, and I didn't realize how convenient this would be to show you guys what dice I have to roll. Oops, sorry, I just smacked the mic, so if you heard that, I'm so sorry. Oscar, hello. Michael's gonna be busting up here any minute. So these are the dice. We're doing 0 to 3K again. Okay. Let's, I guess, do it the way we did it last time. Well, there goes a D20. It's on the floor. So we will do. These are D8s, Whitney. Where the fuck are your D10s? What have you done? What did I do with my dice? I did a D1000? Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, this is a D10. Yes, a D10. I don't have, like, big die. My mail didn't come today, so now the new rocks are... Aww. Boo. That's okay. They'll get there eventually. What is this? This is a D8. Where's my other D10? You know what? We'll just use a percentile die. It'll be fine. It has the same amount of sides. I'm gonna roll them. And I'm gonna pick one without looking. I need somewhere to actually roll this. I don't have space. I am, chaotic. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna feel around for the first one. Okay. So the first one. Did I do this differently the last time? I did. I did this differently last time. I can't, you guys. I can't do math. Can't do it. It was was it D4s? I don't fucking remember. What did we do last time? Does anybody remember? A D1000 is 3 D10s? I mean, sure. I still don't know how to make that work. Oh, add them together? Wait. No. I don't. Lisa, thank you for gifting Lady a sub. That was the most nasally voice that I have ever used. 100 columns, 10 columns, 1 okay, sure. Okay, so we've got a 3, a 4, and a 5. So if it's a hundreds column, that only means 345 words. Yeah, that's the order. Lisa, do you want to gamble? We can times it by a D4 if you want. I can roll the D4 and we can multiply by whatever I get if you want to have a bigger number. Gamble. And then times that by 3, which is a D6 half. We're gonna gamble this way. This is how we're gambling today. Okay, this is gonna be times 3. So I can't math. Does anybody have a calculator or a big brain? So it is like a little over 1,000 words, like roughly. times a D4. Let's go. Yeah, so it's 345 times 3. I could probably just ask my AI over there. Yeah. 345 times 3. We're just having a dice stream tonight, apparently. Which I'm cool with. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I finally got my lights, the not so bright ones that I have, to saturate my background. And I'm really happy about it. My rocks are being nice to me of late. Good. Good. That means you can hit your goals and then you can surpass your goals. 1035 is apparently that. Is it? Let's see if I believe you. I just want to see if the AI can math. Alexa, what's 345 times 3?
345 times 3 is 1035.
She can, in fact, math. It would have been smarter if I had just asked her to begin with. Oscar's Rocks gave me a goal of 670-ish. Oh, that's not too bad. Did you manage it? Did you do it? Did you make the words? I didn't make any words today because work has been a bitch. Next week at work, I am absolutely probably going to make 0 words. I am going to be alone doing all of the job. So that'll be fun, you know. Yeah, I did the D3 and got a 1, so it was low. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, that's a good thing. I'm on 240, but I'm in bed making all the words before I go to sleep. Hey, like I said, these numbers are just goals. You don't have to hit them. There's no reason to feel bad if you don't, because it just gets you motivated to write. So, it's my opinion anyway. Genuinely, I don't know if I'm meant to be in tomorrow or not. Oh my god. I would say, did you ask? But I personally would be like, fuck it. After what you've been telling me, jeez, man. Oh, no thanks. The D1000 D3 isn't a completely random spread. It'll tend more toward the middle of the... That's fair. That's fair. I just don't math very well. I did, but the guilt and manipulation has been insane. I'm on page fuck it as well. Like I said, you should be. I support that. Because at that point, I like to say I get mean really quickly. I get mean really quickly in my head. I try to maintain some level of personal dignity outwardly. But in this scenario, that might not be a thing I would have been able to fucking do. Same, in my head is evil. Yeah, I very much so fantasize about telling my job that they are not very good at actually managing a company. If they ever see this, I do mean it. I do mean it, and I mean it in the nicest way, but you suck at managing a company. I'm not scared. I should be, but I'm not. I feel like I could go anywhere and find the same amount of pay. So, you know. Also, can we agree Sean is mean? He yeeted like 4 pillows off the bed? No, not really, if it's not comfortable for him. If you can't get comfortable, there is no point in having the pillows. I don't know how you do that, because I would be sleeping on them, and that makes my back uncomfy. Egg, hello, how are you doing? I know everybody's a little bit in a little bit of a weird place today, I think. Hooney is a squishy palace, and he ruins it. What? It's his side of the bed. He can do what he would like with his side. If you're those words. If you're those awful scatter cushions, I hate them 100% justified. I don't know what the fuck a scatter cushion is. Are you talking about like a throw pillow-esque? Like the things you put on couches for decoration, and the pillows you put in like special shams on beds? Oh yeah, today has been a dumpster fire on many levels. Oh yeah, totally same. I kind of like tried my best to not doom scroll or let my brain do that thing where it like spirals. Not always in a bad way, just like completely letting the topic just like be at the forefront of my mind, and I just am not about it today. So that's why we're here. I want to play a game. Instead of disassociating, I'll talk to you guys. Play a game, you know? It's those giant continental ones. You said look comfy and squishy. Oh yeah, but not so many of them. Not so many. Our whole couch is made of pillows. Like, it's got the traditional couch base, like their big sectional cushions, and then the back is just pillows, because that's just what the couch is. It is the most comfortable thing ever to sleep on. Okay, those can stay. I love that. You should get some for your own bed, Oscar. Everybody seems to be having a dumpster fire today, it seems. We all agree today needs to be over. Fucking yes. Yes, it does. Oh my god. Also, like, next week is gonna be a dumpster fire in general for me, so I can only hope some of the fuckery that is happening right now calms down. Because I'm gonna be alone doing all of the work at my job, because they told my coworker they were gonna get someone to help us out, and tomorrow's Friday, and I've seen or heard nothing about it, so. Lisa, I'm content to just let today die. Yeah. Stab it with a knife. It's fine. I've nearly quit my job several times today. I agree today. I told you that you should. If you can. I know it's hard to do that. Trust me, I know. But like, sometimes it's not worth your mental health. Like, my job just makes me annoyed. It doesn't really come home with me or anything like that usually, unless I'm talking to you guys about it, but that's a whole different thing. It doesn't really translate, if that makes sense. Like, I don't stress about it at home. Thankfully, I am privileged enough to be able to say that. Today was fine on an extremely individual level for me, but I'd take a do-over. Yeah, that rewind button or the fast forward button is good for me, as long as we can change things if we use the rewind button. Man. So, I put a poll in the Discord, and it was, which, like, I haven't been super active lately, so I haven't been posting a lot. But I put a poll for Cris Tales and Spiritfarer, and somebody voted for Cris Tales. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, we'll do Cris Tales because we got, you know, an actual vote on it. And because I posted it very late, I wasn't expecting anybody to vote. I was expecting to have to panic pick. And then someone voted on Spiritfarer too, and I was like, oh god, I still have to panic pick. So I decided to go with this one because I haven't played as much of it. And so, you know. It's also got a really nice art style. The battle system's really interesting. It doesn't take a lot of brain power to navigate through it. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Spiritfarer doesn't really either, but it takes a lot of like having to remember your quests and what you're actually doing, and I was a Spiritfarer one. I figured it was either you or Lady. Lady doesn't always vote on things, but sometimes she'll pop in and vote on something. Spiritfarer is hard on an emotional day. I bet. I don't think today I would get any of the emotional bits. I did just help my first spirit crossover. But, so that's why I think that I don't know how far apart their quests can be completed. Like, how, once they start going, do they all, like, you know, one after the other go? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I think you'd have a little more time with each of them, but I don't know. I know it's kind of like a graphic novel disguised as a game, in a way, is the way I heard it described one time, which I think is a really cool descriptor, personally. Also, Lisa, I have been practicing the one boss that's been giving me problems in Pantheon 4, so that I can officially beat you to 112%, because I must. You cannot have that over my head. No, I cannot let it be. Nope. To be fair, though, We did backseat you all the way here. Like, you did great on your own when you were just exploring and everything too, and we knew you wanted to be, like, told where to go and stuff. I just meant you were able to do it faster than if you had to explore all on your own. But, that's no shade. That's just facts. Straight up facts. The race is on. It is. You know, the strength that would give me, Lisa, you would be intolerable. Lady, hello. Yeah, Lisa gifted you a stomp. 112% race? Heck yeah. I've been, playing, yesterday I was playing while I was watching streams. Yes, insufferable. You would be insufferable if you beat me to 112%. Oh hell yeah, my ass needed backseating. Oh yeah. I feel like some people really enjoy people telling them where to go because we didn't tell you how to play. We just helped you get places, if that makes sense. And then we gave you, like, insight if you wanted it. Hollow Knight Day? Oh my god. No. I mean, I don't need to be at work tomorrow. Methinks. No, Lisa. I don't know. I don't want to say I don't know if you could get to 112% from 104% in one day. But this is you we're talking about. So, like, I'm not gonna say that, or I'll eat my words. So. And stuck me in a scary situation and let me wait. Oh yeah, sorry. That's because usually when you're on, I'm at work. So when it's coming, it's somebody else leading you, and I can't type anything. And then the delay really gets me too, so I'm like, oh no. Because you'll be like talking about it as you're walking and people will be saying things, and as you come up on it, I was about to type something. Also, my lips are kind of tingly. That's odd. Lisa, you're gonna need to stream between 12 and 4 p.m. or after 8 p.m. tomorrow for some more assistance from me. Just saying, oh my god, Oscar, don't egg her on. Don't push her. I'm not trying to. I was just telling her she was doing a good job. At 12 to 4 p.m. Oh no, oh my god, what have I done? I run on caffeine in spite. I will attempt it. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I was gonna say, Lisa's not gonna do all the Pantheons in one day, but then also, we've seen her, like, what? Fucking Broken Vessel is my enemy. And a nightmare. They are a nightmare. But they seem to be your best boss, which is so fucking bizarre to me. Oh, have you done the true ending? No, I have not done the true ending yet. I wanted to go ahead and get 112 and then do the, I want to do the true ending. I want to do Eternal Ordeal. There was something else. I'd say I want to do P5, but like, that might be a just by myself thing. Because that doesn't exist. That's not a real thing. Nope. Nope. Pantheon isn't a percent though, is it? Yes. There are 4 of the 5 Pantheons are a percent. Oscar, once she moves on to Hades, how many times is she gonna try to beat that guy in a sitting? Oh no. Oh boy, I still need to play Hades. It is definitely on my list. I think once I finish Spiritfarer or Cris Tales, I'll probably throw some Hades in the mix. And also Dead Cells whenever I catch it on sale, which it goes on sale a lot, so I don't anticipate that being too terribly far in the future. True ending is not a percent for some reason, but that should be part of the race, really. I was talking to somebody about that. I can't remember who, but it really aggravated me that some of the stuff that's still left to do at the end is not a percent. We all want to beat that guy, though. Wait, what are we talking about the person I think? No, don't spoil it for me, though. You were talking to me about it. Okay, yeah, I thought it might have been you, lady, but I thought also it might have been, Demonic, maybe? But Demonic's played Hollow Knight, so she would know that, I think. I feel. The one extremely unfuckable Hades character. Oh my god. Guys. Whitney, when is your birthday? It is April 16th. I'm an Aries, yo. Also, Whitney, I know your stream account Yes. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh yeah, be careful, Lisa, though, because if it doesn't run on Mac, I can't. You meant Steam, I think. I can't do it because Michael's computer, his laptop that he has is, I thought maybe could run Green Hell on like the lowest settings or something, which I haven't even tried. But some friends of mine wanted to play it, and it's PC only or console, but they wanted to play with me. But that computer is awful. Like, it took 30 minutes to boot up. It got what I needed done, but it took me so long and I was so frustrated. So it's definitely not going to be playing games. That's for fucking sure. No, what? I heard my name? Oh, I was talking about how some of the stuff in Hollow Knight that you can still do after you get 112% is, we feel like, should be counted as percents instead of just like, oh, here you go, here's more shit you can do, but it's not worth anything. I couldn't remember if it was you or Lady I was talking to about that, but I was like, Demonic has played Hollow Knight, so I feel like you'd know that at least like in passing or something. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know how much you looked into all of that. Oscar. Yes, I'm in America. My birthday is the day after tax day, the tax deadline. Which has always been funny to me. That's the only reason I know what day that is. Switch would be better, I think, but I don't know if you can gift games on Switch. I can probably do a gift card though. Yeah, you can. I actually set up. Oh no, thank you. No links, please. Go away. God, it's been a while since I've had one of those. I was like, wait, is that a real person? But then I remembered their thingy is a link. It's not a real person. I was like, oh god, did I just make a mistake? You can't gift on Switch. You can't gift on, like, PlayStation either, which is it's so sad to me. I wish they would implement that. But yeah, there are gift cards you can do. I made one of those Throne wish list things, and you can throw, like, stuff from Amazon on it. So I threw gift cards from Amazon on it in case anybody ever looks at it, like, just for shits and giggles, for that purpose really, but also like tipping and stuff works if somebody's like, hey, I want you to play this game. Like David bought me the Ezio collection from Assassin's Creed when it was on sale on PlayStation, that way. So like, yeah. Oh, it's on Switch? How the fudge do I send a Switch? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't think that you can. Hello, chat. Why are you doing this? Oh yeah, Demonic, do you know what percent you reached in Hollow Knight? Ooh, yes, I would be interested to know that too. Yeah, Lady, I was like, no thank you. I saw it first time chatter and I was like, oh, hello person. I was like, no thank you. No thanks. I tried to ban, but you got there first. Do you have mod tools pulled up in your chat? Because there's an option for if you're not in like a moderator view where you can have like the ban, the timeout, and the delete message on your like main screen thing. I don't know how to explain it. Doing a piss poor job. Hi, hello. What is that? Oh, thank you. Do you want to say hello? They want to say hello to you.
You're short.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am short.
This hurts. Oh man, my face is red on your camera.
Yeah, you
Is
have.
that really where I have a sunburn? Damn, that's permanent.
I love that you came on camera, but you didn't actually say hi.
I was just observing myself. Apparently I need to shave my head and get in the sun.
Why shave your head?
Because my hair is creating a shadow line where I have a white mark.
That's because of
the
lights that I just looked into.
Okay, Gigi.
Take the cat.
The cat's not here.
Oh, well then why did you say okay, Gigi?
Because I'm calling you Gigi.
Oh, okay.
Is this a trash bag?
It is. Can you not destroy my office? Please and thank you.
It doesn't weigh anything, but I just thought about laying it again.
Close the door. Okay, sorry about the interruption. I got a Snickers. Heck yeah. 92% is honestly pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I was recently going through White Palace. Yeah, we're gonna send Lisa there eventually. She's gotta do that to get the 112, I think. So weird that you can't send gifts. I know! It's like, you'd think you could because it's technically built for children, you know? And like, you'd want to send a kid a gift and instead of having to give them a gift card where they have to figure out how to use money and shit. It's beyond me. I don't know. Kids are smarter than we think, but still, you understand what I mean? I just heard about that recently. Oh, yeah, the, what wish list are you using? It's called Throne. If you want to see what it is, like, just to know, there's a panel down below. I have codes if anybody needs to start one and doesn't want to wait on the wait list. I think I have 3. So if you decide you want to start one, just hit me up and I can give you a code. But like I said, I only have 3. So like if all of you decide you want to start one, I've only got 3. But it lets you skip the wait list. I just click on the username and I can do it. Wait, what? Whitney, you never did Path of Pain. Just White Palace. Yes, I never did Path of Pain. I feel like Path of Pain is going to be once I have done like the true ending and that kind of thing, then I'll go for like super platformer shit. Yeah, be careful with those buttons. That's how I accidentally timed Whitney out. And yes, I mean, that was so funny. I've done that to somebody before too, though. I was like, oh god. Like, I've learned to just use the /timeout because the default timeout is for like, is it 600 seconds or something? I don't know. I don't remember. Snicker snack? I know. It's gonna be so delicious. I think he is stressing and doesn't realize it. Just like Sean comes to cause some chaos, gives snacks, and messes up the office. He actually didn't mess up the office. He took a trash bag I've been hoarding. It's got mostly like paper and stuff in it. Out of here, I've just had it kind of in the corner because every time trash day rolls around, I forget. So he just took that with him. My cord is behind it and I didn't want him to take everything down with it. Oh, I have Throne List too. It's pretty easy to use. Yeah, it is pretty easy to use. And I just like the idea of like having something where people don't have to know your address. Most people I interact with, I wouldn't have a problem giving my address to, but you know, for ease and everything as well. I got some Cadbury mini eggs for Mark today. Ooh. Do you get like the is it the peanut butter filled ones? Michael's mom used to like the mini robin eggs, which I also like, but they're literally just a milk dud. Not a milk dud, oh god, what's that candy called? What is the name of that fucking candy? My dad fucking loved them. The malted milk ones? Yeah, Whopper. That's what it is. You're right, Whopper. I do also have Switch game to send Whitney at some point. Wait, oh lord. Oscar, what are you trying to get me to play? What you trying to get me to play? I hope you guys can't hear me kicking my wall. It's got like my trash can, which I prop my feet up on, down below, and like I kick wires because I have a Switch. Is it a Switch? Yeah, it's a HDMI Switch, so that I can switch my screens and stuff for my Switch and my PlayStation easily. Those things are glorious. I get sick on them very easily, but they taste great. But my dad really loved them when I was growing up. I'm currently eating Terry's. That does sound rude, Lisa. I was about to say it. I'll say it out loud for you. Terry's crispy balls. That's the orange company, isn't it? I polished off a chorange just now. We were talking about the word chorange not too long ago. I can't like not say that now. You have spoiled me. Broken me? Spoiled me? I don't know. It's kind of like, I like that it's in my vocabulary now, but I also feel like it's a thing that I shouldn't say, and it's sort of cursed. But I'm gonna keep saying it. Chorange. Chorange. It sounds fake, but it isn't. I use that word too much now. I haven't ever said it out loud in front of anybody because we don't have those very often here, except for around the holidays. Unless I go to World Market and want to overpay. So, I'm officially an influencer. Fuck yeah, you made it. Get that sponsorship from Terry's. No, seriously, get that sponsorship from Terry's. I think you could. I think you could. You would be surprised what candy companies will do as far as sponsorships. It's really weird. Oh boy. I mean, look. I mean, shoot your shot. There's a publicity email somewhere that you can find, and you can 100% just email them. The worst they can tell you is no. Mark, hi! I don't know if I said hello to you or if you had spoken yet or not, but hi! Is that famous influencer Oscar Varium? Fuck yeah, it is. Hey Terry's, I pulled down 9 average viewers on a stream the other day. Let me get that good sponsor money. Oscar, okay, so here's the thing about companies. Sometimes, instead of like a sponsorship with money, they will send you product. And sometimes, if you enjoy the product, it's just as good. So, just a thought from a former booktuber, who's gotten like stuff from publishers and stuff. Most of the time I had to email them myself, but that is just unfortunately the way of small booktube life. Bailey bought like 10 units of oranges when she would have bought— oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love it. God, I want a chocolate orange now. Do I oh, there's just, How those publisher days. I know, Lisa, I'm still planning to do YouTube. I'm just not gonna focus so hard on book stuff, just nerdy shit, pretty much. So books included, obviously, probably with a heavy focus on literature, but like I don't want to restrict myself. At this point, it is for me. If people want to come hang out, awesome. If you don't, move along. It'll be fine. Look at that, 720p 30 frames. I know, I'm so happy. I checked my upload speed before I went live tonight, and it was actually sitting at like 9 megabits per second, and I was like, no way. Apparently our internet went out last night, and so did our cell service, which is odd. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I do know there's actually someone I know got some free Yorkshire— don't at me, Oscar— tea stuff randomly by tweeting them. Dude, right? Lisa, thank you for the bits. You know what command I haven't got to use in a long time? And I'm just gonna use it because I haven't got to use it in a long time. And it officially needs a sound because I'm obsessed with sounds now. Naughty bit. Aww. Naughty bits. I didn't even think about the fact that stream was super smooth. I'm so fucking happy. You have no idea. What's kind of dumb is the best way to get companies to do things for you is to reach out to them. I'm so bad at that. Same. It took me forever to get confident enough to do that. Darling. And still no Lisa may fucking remind me. I keep forgetting. I need to make a list because there are so many sounds that I want to add. There's also some TikTok sounds that I want to add. Don't tell anybody. Remember all? Oh yes, cast a spell. I feel like I need at least— oh, I didn't realize you weren't even at 100 yet, Oscar. I think 9 average viewers, though, is pretty damn good for under 100 followers, to be honest. You've been wanting to make that sound for like 9 months? I know! It's called ADHD. And I sit here and I do nothing instead when it would take me literally 3 seconds to go, Lisa, ma'am. You know? And just hit record. How do— I would have to have a way to record it, and I don't know how to do that. I am not versed in that. I haven't looked into how to actually do that. So, which is very imminent. Wait. Oh, is it close? How many do you have right now, Oscar? Oh, I mean, yeah, that's true. I am recording it right this second. You're not wrong. I could just... Lisa, ma'am. I could just do that number. I forget that I have that power sometimes. It's really weird. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did that actually work? Yeah, I need to disable it in Streamlabs because I went to set it up in Streamlabs and forgot. Because ADD. ADD, brain. Cut and crop, bada bing, bada boom. I knew where you were going with that. You threw off my groove. Heck yeah. Darling only happened because Tech Wizard made me say it during stream several times. That's true. That's hilarious. I had 1 average viewer a week before. Really? I wonder if something's up. I usually lurk in your streams even if I'm not talking. I usually have you up somewhere. I wonder if when my screen goes dark and my computer, like if I have to get up and do something, if it stops counting me even though you're still up and I can still hear it playing. Oh, what's happening? Oh, Sean's gonna follow you. Get you them 100 followers. Fuck yeah. I have been talking for 40 minutes. Oops. Yeah, I think the 1 average wasn't right. There were people chatting here and there, so I think Twitch just got a little... I think so too. I think that happens from time to time. I try not to focus too much on that, because, like, if there are people hanging around, it's like, I know that's not correct. Even if there aren't, I'm still playing a game and having a good time, so there's usually at least, like, 1 lurker. Twitch is an extra level of twatch this week. Oh my god, with all the API errors and everything. I can't... Let me try something. I want to see if my API thingy is wonked, or did they work that out? Since you mentioned it, Mark. I'm sure everybody in here knows, but Mark is streaming tonight, or did you decide not to stream? So I'm gonna shout you out anyway. If it lets me. I don't have all the thing. Oh, yeah, playing, just chatting. Okay. I am. I'm dragging ass, though. It's a vibe tonight. It is. Today, in general, it is. But yeah, I wanted to see, because I know that the API error was a thing for a bunch of people here recently. So I wanted to know, since I had mine set up a little differently, if it was maybe not an issue? I don't know. I just wanted to see. The autofill isn't working. For me... Oh, the auto... Wait, which autofill? For, like, adding people? It's fine for me. Or do you mean for, the games, like, for the API, where it puts, like, just chatting and shit? Auto @fills, got you. Yeah. That was my first thought. That is okay for me, but is not? Wait, Oscar, what? How can it be okay, but not okay? I've heard a few, folks have issues with it today. Huh. I hate this one. This song, I hate it. Because Sora yells at me. For emotes, is working extremely sporadically, but has been okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah, emotes. Okay, I got it. Except isn't working right now either. Oh no, it's working fine for me. Okay, I'm eating to bed. Good night. Happy 100 Oscar. Yes, happy 100 Oscar. If for some reason somebody isn't following Oscar, you should. If you aren't following Egg, you should also follow Egg. Sora, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Also, darling. Starry Lisa. Hello? Darling? She left. There it is. I was like, it's not in the chat. And also, Lady, if you're still lurking, if you guys don't follow Lady of the Wood, you absolutely should. Her streams are the highlight of the end of my workday. Hers and Oren's are because they're who I watch at the end of the workday when nobody else is on. And I don't go search for anybody else because I don't need to.
That's supposed to be a joke, 'cause I'm not laughing.
Sora's rude to me. We need to yeet this song away. I don't want it anymore. Lady's Dream. Lady's Dream is very cozy. It is very chaotically chill, if that makes sense. The community
So
over there
Sora
is great.
teams up with Doubled and Goombi so they can find F-Wind.
Do I have a controller? Because I think we're gonna pop over to Cris Tales, since we haven't played a lot of it. Of course. What is it? Is it actually a stream if something doesn't break? No.
That's why it has to be you.
There we go. No, the answer is no. If something doesn't break, it is not a stream. Oh, fuck. Hang on a second. Jesus Christ. Give me a moment. Okay, sorry. I had to stand up. Like, ow, 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 I kicked the trash can. Oh, I actually watched Hades stream today for the first time. Oh, really? You never watched anybody else play? Oh, because you were waiting to play it yourself. I forgot. Alright. We're actually gonna do this time. I don't know how loud this game is. I don't remember. I need a better, like, audio meter. I don't think it was super loud. But I guess we'll see. That's the worst thing for me is, fucking sounds. Like my own sound. It's horrible. I feel like I moved too much. How is that, audio level wise? Solid. Streamer I watched did a poll this week and Hades just edged out the other options, but then I also sold her on Pyre. Ooh! So she was gonna start that as well, but it wouldn't boot. Oh no! Can't hear the game much? Okay. I'm kind of watching the level, but I don't want to push it to where it's going to deafen you guys. Oh, it's because I... That's probably good. The art is amazing. I'm just going to let the intro play because I've never gotten to watch it. But yeah, I really like the art a lot. It's really colorful. Oh yeah, that went up. Okay. Maybe. Heard the utuna, the word that I can never say, call out. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. I've never actually read or watched that, but I really, really want to, because, like, I see the art and see this, and I'm like, but then also, like, I've seen other people, say the same thing you guys just said. It's one of Egg's faves. It's one of, somebody I used to be friends with on BookTube. It's one of their favorites as well, which kind of is what made me want to watch it. And I hear really fucking good things, and they just did a spin-off or a continuation or something, didn't they? Yeah, I would totally screen it. So, yes, absolutely. I need to make an actual list, because when I make a list and I start actually going down the list, I actually watch and listen to things again. Also, like they did a few manga specials oh my god, has it already been a couple of years? Jesus Christ. I was very in the book community, in the manga community. My manga isn't in this room, it is in the bedroom. I'll have to post a pic somewhere. But I have 2 cube shelves of manga. At this point, everything is a couple of years. I know. Where did the... I was going through some pictures because I got a new phone. Don't know if I mentioned that. I think I did. I was cleaning some stuff out and I found a picture. So get this shit. Very daunting. I found a picture that was my very first mask before like mask mandates went into effect and they were very voluntary and no one knew what the hell was going on. My parents, we were technically in a lockdown, but they still were not like, you have to wear, you have to wear a mask yet, here at least. My first mask that my parents dropped off on my birthday with little mini bunt cakes, like little baby, they call them like buntlets or something, from Nothing Bunt Cakes. Like 2020, I think, Oscar. I think it was 2020. Buntlets, these, they're so, I'll have to show you guys the photos. But yeah, they brought, because we were supposed to be quarantining and social distancing, they brought that. Technically they gave me birthday money that year because I wanted to buy a lens, and my mom was like, how much is it? And I was like, it's too much for me to tell you the actual amount, so I'm not going to. So they gave me money for most of the lens that I wanted. And on top of it was this mask with the like things that you tie. So, I got my first mask on my first pandemic birthday. It was a lot of fun and it's really weird to look back on, but I saw the photo and I was like, where even is that mask? Because I don't fucking know where it is. Yes, do you guys have Nothing Bunt cakes? Nothing Bunt. The Bunt. They're very good. Oh shit, that was real loud. Let me see how loud this goes. Are those throwback masks? We have bunt cakes, but nothing bunts. Yeah, it's called Nothing Bunt Cakes. Or nothing, I'll have to look it up. Volume's not bad here, okay. Fine on awesome. Nothing Bunt Cakes. I am gonna link you guys if you want to see their cakes, because they're amazing and they're so good. So if you guys want to see what they look like, have at. I don't remember what I was doing. Let me be honest. Wow, that looks kind of loud. But I think it's just because the water's there. But yeah, if it gets too loud, just let me know. I'll turn it down. We're still, oops, shit, I hit my microphone. We're still in like the mid greens, and it kind of sometimes teeters up to the high green, which with the level of my mic is probably okay. I need to readjust all of my volumes, to be perfectly honest. What does this mean?
Shall we make a record of our adventure, Cris Tales?
Nothing for now.
Okay. Right, can't do camera angles in this game. Why was there water in front of me at first?
More kids. What is it this time?
Mister, we just saw a child get swept away by those currents.
That old trick?
So, okay, question. Not that anybody has an answer. Would you, as a child, prank a guard by telling them that someone got swept away in a current? Because I don't know that that's a thing that I would do.
Excuse me?
I won't be fooled again. Get out of here!
He's rude. Okay, so I have to find another way around? I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know. Last time I got in a loop of like fighting enemies, I heard that there were loading patches for this game because it did take a million years to load. By the way, this game I think is free on Epic right now or next week. Did you hear about the man who drowned in a vat of... How the fuck do you say that word? He was pulled under by... Okay. Yeah, that would have hit better if I knew how to say that word. I've probably heard it, but I don't know how to say it. Okay, am I not supposed to be... Oh, wait. There are ramps. Nope. Okay. I missed. Oh, what are you, bro? That's what it was. Epic, not humble. I think so. Hang on a sec. I feel like I saw epic. Oh god, there's running downstairs. Don't like that. Don't know what he's doing. How the fuck? Aha. I'm actually curious myself. Yeah, it's free. It's on Epic. For ease, I don't know if you guys can actually use that link, but oh shit, what was last week on Epic? I don't know if I got it. I don't know, Oscar. I can't get it unless I can play it on Mac, except for I did get what do you call it? I closed it. Don't worry. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying I did get Dead by Daylight when it was free on Epic. Simply because, like, maybe one day, you never know. So, why not? I may have got it actually, but I think I have it already anyway. I mean, hey. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons was last week. Oh, yeah, I do know what that is. I think that was on a wish list of mine at one point.
You look tired. Needs somewhere to crash?
Sir. Yes, I got Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I want to play with people, but I'm also scared I'm gonna suck. But, like, also, who cares?
Just 50 marbles gets you each a bed where you can sleep easy.
No thank you. That sounds sketchy. Also, is a marble the currency? That's weird. Because literally 70% of the people I know play. I know! It went on a really good sale on Switch, but I was like, I don't know.
No, thank you.
If you change your mind, we're always here.
Okay. Innkeeper version 1.0. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so that's all of this ramp. Oh, I see. Okay. Who cares is exactly the response you should have. Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. You can't be good at everything you do, but I always feel like I should be. But I'm not. It's a wonder anybody ever got me to play Hollow Knight. Hello.
Maybe if I sewed it with that old... Who am I kidding? No amount of work can turn these rags into a real gown.
Are you Cinderella? Just grab this on Epic? Heck yeah. Thank you for showing it off. You are welcome. I can't remember how I saw this game, but I caught it on sale at GameStop physically, which is why it has a cartridge, because it was like $15 cheaper physically than it was digitally. I was like, I'll get this. Maybe even full group plus killer. Ooh, you know, I think I'd really like killer, I'm not gonna lie.
Floodside is rough, but having family and friends makes it worthwhile.
Floodside. Is that the name of the town? I don't actually know. I don't know. Hi.
Floodside is rough.
Got you. You said that. Oh, hello.
Don't tell me my son is still out there playing in the floodwater.
You just let him play, like, when people get swept away? I couldn't handle DVD camera. I'm a little bit afraid of it. But after playing Amnesia, I think I might be okay. But it's one of those things I'll have to see.
There's no need to cause her undue worry. Let's just save that child. Quickly!
Oh yeah. I feel like I remember the motion sickness conversation. I can see that kind of over the shoulder being unpleasant. Ooh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Let's see. Okay. Oh, what is this? This looks like a court. Like a basketball court, like a sports ball court. But I swear there's nothing here. There's nothing for me. What are we doing? You'd probably be better off in first person in most cases. Oscar, do you have a choice? Holy fuck, with the background is straight up like a movie? Oh, really? Is it? I'm excited to play this. Oh, I'm glad I could find you some, like, well, not intentionally find you something, but no, you know, introduce you to something that you might end up loving. That's amazing. And I'm honestly, like, I'm excited to hear what you think about it, because you'll probably get further into it faster than I will. I don't know how much you play offline, but, like, my on-stream time a lot of the time isn't, like, my game time, because I don't have much time. Yeah, no, I'd never heard of this.
Mister, we just saw a child get swept away by those currents.
So my one thought when I saw it originally was like, this is so pretty, I want to play it. Like, my thing is, if it's got cool graphics, I want to play it. And that can be like these more visual novel kind of things where the setup is like, you know, these characters on the screen with dialogue and then a little bit of combat. Have you seen me do the combat yet?
And? That's all you can say? And?
I don't play that much offline right now. I have hammered a bit of Slay the Spire and Stardew. Ooh, I still want to do Slay the Spire.
I don't get paid to deal with stuff like that, so no thank you.
You know, in a way, that's kind of a mood. But also, I'm just bitter. Like, you're a guard, bro.
To help us?
No. Go look for someone that gives a damn.
Ooh. Hi. You're cute.
Oh, damn, these crates are heavy. At least I don't have to go up Mount Thysia anymore. Likely just become another statistic.
Good relaxing games, I know. Rebecca is strong. She's strong. Also, do I spy? I spy something on her crate that looks real familiar to me. Might I just say. I've been laying about how many games I want to play. Dude, same. Do you see it? Am I the only one who noticed? On her crate. This is why I always have like a month unpaid leave or 4 day. Oh man, I fucking wish. Right now I don't think I could take a leave even if I wanted to. I mean, I could. I'd feel bad about it, but not for the employer, for my coworker, for the one coworker. So, yeah, Cris Bell, are you gonna help her?
Oh, damn!
Dear Cris Bell, help Rebecca. I only see the banana sticker. Look at the crate.
Damn,
the second
these
crate.
Crates are heavy. At least
Oh,
I don't
shit.
have to go up Mount Thysia anymore. Likely just become another statistic.
Right, hang on a second. You see it now? I forgot, Oscar. I sure noticed it. But yeah. Heyo. It's so weird to do that. Alright, she apparently doesn't want anything. He's just an asshole. I almost ran into the current. What happens if I do run into the current? Real questions. I don't know. I kind of want to just run into... Okay, I've made a decision. At some point, I am running into that current. Oh, who are you? Oh, ponytail. Yeah, that's a common Nordic symbol. I forgot its name. I did too. That's why I wasn't like, oh, it's this thing. I was like, I don't know its name. Because I'm awful. Okay, who are you? Oh, what? You're not, no.
Why aren't you with Mom?
Oh, right. We were looking for Christopher and his parent. His dad?
Excuse me? I've
His
been spending
dad
all my time
gives
trying to
me-
make Floodside livable, and you think you can just...
His dad gives me hipster vibes. You guys can't see him. Hang on. Should I move my camera somewhere else? Let me move it so you guys can see him. Bro looks like a hipster. Which is fine. But like, did not expect that in this game. He's got the whole like ponytail and his beard. The little round glasses. The flowers in his pocket. Will it block the text in the bottom corners? Maybe? I think the control, like the... Yeah, it does. But what about like... I can't say that word. The Helm of Awe. Got you. Often used for protection. I wonder where other people put their camera in this game.
Christopher!
What? Not now, guys. I'm in the middle of something.
Just go hang. Just go bang in the middle. I think not. There we go. I mean, oh shit, that's... Don't mind me. Technical difficulties. Everything's fine. Perfection. There we go. Hi. Front and center. As you do.
You've been doing what? Why are...
I skipped some text before I think.
What?
It's no use. He's not listening
There we
to
go.
us. We'll have to do this without his help.
No, in the middle vertically too? Oh my god, no. If it comes to that, maybe. That would be so funny. People are gonna be like, why the fuck is she in the middle of the screen?
You've been doing what? Why aren't you with Mom?
Oh god, okay. They're buttholes. Right, where am I going now? Oh my god. I almost fell in the water. Okay, what's... Okay, it's probably down there. I'm gonna get washed away. No? What the heck? Oh wait, what are these? Hang on. Oh, I can't go behind him. Does he?
I told you once already. I'm not falling for that again.
I kind of feel like I have to get swept away by this current. Is that weird? Oh wait. Oh my god. Oh shit, okay. I found the thing. Yeah, the loading screen time is still a little. But I'll live. Oh, Mario?
Don't worry, we'll save you.
Ooh, that is a big slime. It's kind of cool. It looks like muck. And Grimer, obviously. Yeah, it looks like they may not have rolled out the patch for the Switch. It's Chris Pratt? Wait, what? How am I poisoned? How is that fair? Let's see. We've also got like an initiative order up at the top, which is fun. What happens? So I can't, if I do skills, I can't do the time stuff. Why not? I don't remember. That sounded like it didn't actually do anything. Hold up. This is weird. I feel like... Why don't you have your magic and stuff? I feel like I missed something. This thing's gonna annihilate me. I guess on the plus side, you can't be poisoned twice. Item? No. Why can't I use my current stuff? That's bizarre. That they went through all the stuff to teach me how to use it, and then don't wanna. They don't wanna let me. This thing's kicking my ass. It does vibrate when I need to click again, though, to get more damage, which is helpful. Heck yeah, that still was like nothing. Health bars. Why are there no health bars? Wow, okay, that did some damage. Can't remember what this do. Mana potion. Okay, we'll do a mana potion on Cris Tales. Why did that not work? Oh, because my brain was not thinking magic. My brain was thinking health, and mana is not health. That was a waste of a turn. I am probably going to die. Maybe. I don't think this was intended to be this difficult. But it seems to be. Oh shit. Okay. Item. I don't really have anything. Unless poison is considered a stun status. Which I don't think it is. I'm probably gonna die. Am I even doing anything to this thing? Come on, you can do it. Yeah. Rip. Good. Let's do item. Flask of Feathers, which will revive an ally with 20% of their HP. We'll obviously revive Cris Tales because Wilhelm is about to go down. I should do it to him, but he is not out yet. What in the world? Why am I dying to this monster, and why don't I have my time powers? Let's do this so we can get him back. No. Oh shit, I forgot I could deflect. That's so helpful. Okay. Critical. It didn't do anything though. Rude. Man, I haven't hit up a proper JRPG in so long. Oh god, I deflected it. Yes, okay. I think the closest one I've done is Near Replicant when they released the remake. But that's not turn-based, that's real-time fighting. I miss turn-based battle systems. They're fun, but they're also a pain in the ass. But the thing that's getting to me is that she's supposed to have time powers I'm supposed to be able to play with, and they're not here, and I don't understand why. Fucking, can you die, please? Oh no. We're probably gonna white out here. Oh wait, shit! Oh my god! I won. Like, how? Whoa. Literally by the skin of my teeth.
Are you okay?
You walked in here, you ruptured the pattern. Bang! The whole world gets wider.
Vulcan, thank you for the follow, I appreciate you. How are you doing? We just miraculously won a fight, and I don't actually know how, because I should have died. Victory! Fuck yeah. Victory!
Thanks for the
We
help,
talked to this guy.
You too, mister.
I'm sorry we didn't get to you earlier. I was powerless.
Enough. Do you hear yourself right now, Cris Tales?
Isn't it weird that I really like Wilhelm?
But, Maestro, if I had my powers...
So, the fact that Cris Tales calls Wilhelm Maestro, I don't know how I feel. Oh, Vulcan, you had an ad. Hi. Hi, I said hi. And I said, how are you? We just won a fight that I shouldn't have won. I don't know how I did. It was by the skin of my teeth.
Even with your powers, you can't expect to make everyone happy. What's important is that we choose to do the right thing for those that need our help.
Also, the reason I'm hanging out in the middle of the screen, in the weirdest camera angle spot ever, is so that you can see both of the characters' art when they talk like this.
I guess you're right.
You did the right thing, Cris Tales. You changed the future for the better.
Mister! Miss!
Oh, right. Sorry. Let's get you back to your mom.
This is the kid that got pulled away by the current, right? It's been a while since I've played. Just throwing that out there. And I don't remember, did his mom ask for them to go and get him? No, I don't think so. I think they're just doing this on their own. That good art? Heck freaking yes. It is so good. The loading screens, on the other hand, are not so good. But, you know, I can deal with imperfection. Especially, like, when I'm here and I can talk with you guys. So, like, it gives me a second to catch up on chat and stuff when I'm, you know, having a second with this freaking loading screen. They're a little bit long, though.
Are you okay? Thank you for saving him.
His mom watched him get taken by the current, I think.
We're glad to be able to help.
I'd have to recap. I don't remember.
Mom, I don't feel so good.
Is it because you just almost got drowned and you got kidnapped by a slime?
Oh, mijo. Let's get some soup in you before you catch your death.
Those loading times are kind of rough. Yeah, I did a little bit of research after we talked about it the first time, and I was like, I wonder if it's like this on other platforms. And the answer is yes, because I was like, surely the Switch is probably the only one having that issue, because it's not like one of those big, well-known for like really heavy game consoles. So I was like, no, it's probably just the Switch. It isn't. It is an indie game, so I give it a lot more leniency for that kind of thing. Supposedly they're working on it. I don't know how that works, but... Alright, we got him back to his mother. What are we doing now?
Thanks for your help.
Maybe now would be a good time to track down our would-be warrior, Christopher.
I already found him, unless he left. I found him unless he left. Alright, he's up here somewhere. Okay, here he is.
Why are you with Mom?
Christopher!
What do you guys want?
Well, we were hoping for some help. Although I guess we've managed to get by so far.
Also, the fact that this indie game decided to have voice acting for all of their characters is like chef's kiss. Like, amazing.
Wait, wasn't this place flooded before? What's going on?
Boy, Mario got swept away by the waters. We had to fight a monster to save him.
And you weren't there, Christopher. You, would you be the tank? I think he'd be the tank. Technically, you weren't there to help us with the slime. I don't know anything about this game, but wow, it's very lovely art. It's an indie game. I don't really know too much yet. I'm not super far into it. This girl can play with like time magic, and there's some like portraits and stuff on these like, I don't think they're churches technically. I don't remember. But basically a religious place of worship, like those kind of buildings with the big like stained glass murals and stuff. It's technically what we would consider a church. And there's someone who looks very similar to her on it. So it's kind of like magical girl vibes. Yeah, that's a really nice level of production. Same with Hades. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know if this is the first game that this company has ever made. I feel like it isn't, but I'd have to look. Can I say, oh boy, I love that Hades is fully voice acted after playing Pyre. Dude, right? Like, the more text a game has, the more I wish it was voice acted. Not that I don't like reading, it's just that, like, it's a lot. It's not so bad when you're not reading it out loud. It's worse when you're reading it to other people. Magical girl vibes. I love magical girl, like, manga and anime and stuff. So, like, what is it? Sailor Moon. Cardcaptor Sakura. There's a one that I read recently. It's Kigurumi Guardians. That shit's hilarious. It doesn't feel finished to me, but like I also like horror manga and stuff. There's one that I got that was a horror manhwa. However the fuck you say it. Everybody said it manhwa, so I say it manhwa too. Called Streamer brain kicking in here, hang on. March Story. It's very violent, very bloody, but I fell fucking in love with it. It's not magical girl, it's horror. It would be so cool to have like a really violent horror magical girl thing though. If somebody knows of that, like hit me up. That seems like completely my thing. It was kind of fun to read aloud, but so much work. I know there was a lot of text in that if I remember. I want to play it, so I kind of tried to avoid a lot of the spoilers. I lurked with you most of the time because like I said, I want to play it. On Steam, the developer of this don't have any other games listed. Then they did a fucking bomb-ass job. You might enjoy a little game called Hero Hours Contract. For the magical girl vibes. Ooh. Don't have a pen. I don't have a pen. I'll have to come through. How do I? You know what? I have a notepad on a phone. We'll do that. I want to remember that. I am so bad at remembering things. Let's see. Samsung Notes. We're gonna add a note. Allow. Yes. Yes, this phone is still new. It's fine. Sure. Yeah, that's good. We're fine. I don't care. Magical girl vibes. Dear phone. There we go. Perfect. I posted on Discord too. Sweet! I just typed it down just in case, Oh no, ad! I tried to space them out. I need to take them off and just run them at some point, instead of letting them run themselves.
I'm sorry. You needed me and I wasn't there to help. I let you down.
I'm tempted to turn pre-roll back on and turn off the ad schedule so that there's only one ad, because I thought originally it might be a good idea to not have a pre-roll, but I think they do both. Like, they do the pre-roll and then they do more ads. I don't like it. So I think I'm just gonna pick a time, if you know what I mean. I keep thinking I should actually have short ad breaks. Yeah, like, you can choose for like a 30-second or like a 1 minute or whatever you want. So it never interrupts gameplay. Exactly.
Christopher? What happened? Who are these people?
Nothing, Dad. These are my friends, Crisbel and Wilhelm. They're from Narim.
But also ad revenue is insignificant. It really is. So that's why I don't really care much where they go, and I don't want them interrupting, like, people on, like, being here, you know what I mean? So it's better to have one and then no other ones, in my opinion.
Oh, it's a pleasure, kids. The name's Armando. Are you refugees from Narim? I've heard...
Armando. Armando, you named your child Christopher.
No, sir. We're only travelers looking for the cathedral here in the city.
Cathedral. Okay, so yeah, it basically is a church. I just wasn't sure. Couldn't remember.
Sorry. I just got so wrapped up in this. The cathedral is inside the walled city. The area of town up those steps to the north. But they don't let just anyone up there. You need a special crest to enter the city.
Why? Royal crest was added to your bag. And sweet, let's go. Alright. I have to put my thing back up because I keep forgetting. Alright, let's go see the guy. Exactly, let's go.
Going to speak to your mother?
Okay, I'm really interested in his mother
This isn't
after
about
all of
Mom
this.
or you. Crisbel has important business here. I'm going to help her.
Okay, yeah, I'm really interested in his mom after this little debacle, though.
Of course. Well, if you do see your mother, tell her... Oh, never mind.
You can't just do that. No. Christopher joins the party. He's an elemental mage. Alright. Navigation's a little funny. But it probably wouldn't be funny if I was not playing with the joystick.
Yes. Need anything?
Yes, let me through the gate.
We're going to the walled city. I'm Christopher, Sophia's son.
I feel like since he's name dropping, that means she must be kind of important.
Crest, you... I mean, please go ahead, sir.
Is Christopher noble? Oh, okay. I don't go through the door. I go up this steep-ass ramp. Or I don't. Okay. I hit some kind of weird barrier there. If you guys hear my cat yelling, I'm sorry. Wow, this view. Okay, I ran into a wall. That's, pretty accurate. So, in high school, I almost ran into a pole multiple times. And I tripped on a rug in front of the entire gym full of people. So that was fun. You know, those traumatic high school memories. Because if you weren't aware, I'm a clumsy fuck. Oh. What is that? Is that a chicken dragon? Did you guys see the chicken dragon? Welcome to the walled city. Okay, I'm glad to be here, I guess.
The city is beautiful. It must have been wonderful to grow up here, Christopher.
It was. My brother and I got up to all kinds of trouble.
Ooh, I think that's the first time he's mentioned a brother.
Someone should inform these people that there's a war going on.
They know. St. Clarity has sent plenty of soldiers to fight.
PE at school, bad times. Most of my PE experience was our gym teacher being like, yeah, do your warm-up, you know, some sit-ups, couple of push-ups, and then just listen to music the rest of the hour. But when they played volleyball, it was all over. I fucking love volleyball.
Including my brother. He died protecting Crystallis, you know.
No,
Yes,
I didn't
I
know that.
There were a great many sacrifices that day. Thanks to those brave souls,
For
the
sure.
city still stands.
I think the worst time was in junior high when they still tried to make us do things. And they would make us run like a mile lap. And that was our PE class. It was like, why?
For now.
And like our PE classes had to be in the middle of the day. It's like, I don't really want to be fucking sweaty for the whole day.
Shall we focus for a moment? We should find the cathedral before some new dire fate befalls us.
Okay. Let's go. What's this way? Me not taking. Oh well, they're not letting me not do what he. Oh, look at the statue in the back.
Hey, wait a second. Is that Christopher?
How do you say her name? Oh, kids, pick a partner at square dancing. Oh my god, I had blocked that out. Is that a thing that happens outside of the South? Whoa. Whoa. The real boss of any PE class in elementary school? Bruh. Huh. They made us do like things like the electric slide and stuff too. It was wild. We had this, do you guys remember like this big rainbow thing that everybody got like not a corner, it was a circle, but you know, a part of, and you like did this and you went under it and you like, some people sat on it, but you held it to the ground and it was like this big dome around you. I loved that. I loved that so much. But then there was like this blow up thing that did like, you could crawl inside of and everybody got to see like the constellations and stuff. Does the pacer test bring back any memories? Thank God it doesn't. Not that so like I guess I didn't know what that was. But the TikTok sound makes me want to die. Maybe it's internalized? I don't know. Although I did have a music class where that one kid insisted on doing a line dance solo. Ew. No. We don't know. No. The only music class I ever had was in like 5th and 6th grade where they taught us to play the recorder. That was a lot of fun. We didn't have choir or band until I was like a junior in high school, so. No, wait. She is pretty. She's very pretty. I want to know how you say her name.
Audrey! Are you taking
Okay,
apart
I thought it was
grandfather
Audrey. Oh my god. First of all, she has horns.
clocks? Everyone, this is Audrey, an incredible inventor and a good friend.
She has horns, and I am officially a simp. The square dancing part isn't as universal. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was... I don't know. I just know we do it here, and I don't... No. I actually really like it, playing music that had those beeps, and you'd run from one end of the gym to the other, and the beeps would get progressively faster. I do remember it, I just don't think I realized what it was called. I didn't really pay attention when I was younger, to be fair. Don't pay attention now half the time. The beep test. That was the fucking worst. Oh my god. So, you guys did that in the UK too? Yeah, it was called the pacer test here. Why is it called the pacer test? Do we know? Is there a reason? Was it because it was at the pace you were supposed to be at?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Audrey. I'm Cris Bell.
Cris and Cris, huh? Well, I don't actually work on clocks, although it's a perfectly respectable profession.
I love that she caught the Cris and Cris thing too, because that was one of the first things I said. I was like, Christopher, Cris Bell, Cris Tales. Yeah, it's called the, I always guessed because it was the pace you had to run at. Yeah, that seems logical. Science is yet to be determined.
I build mechanical creatures that are powered by the rubies.
Rubies? Rubies?
A lot of them are based on things I learned by studying the nearby ruins.
Runes? You said a lot of my trigger words, ma'am. Assuming your pronouns here, but...
A magical automaton? It sounds like something out of an ancient legend.
The energy in rubies is certainly plentiful enough. I suppose it was only a matter of time until someone figured out how to advance the science.
Well, I was advancing until Enzo slashed my budget.
Boo!
Don't tell me that prick has worked his way into the ruby business.
Oh well. I don't even want to tell you the rest. He's up at the courthouse doing all kinds of business.
Science!
He sounds unpleasant, but he is an important person here. Perhaps we should speak with him anyways.
So, question. Would you argue for or against the point that, in a way, if magic is a very ingrained part of your society and it has... people have some sort of working knowledge of its mechanics, would you call it a science? I'm not sure if freckles are magical sparkles. Wait, what? Who? Oh, on Audrey. On Audrey. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Before that, don't forget, we still need to find the cathedral.
Oh, that's right. It's a straight line to the west. You can't miss it.
Oh, he's got little sparkles on his cheeks.
Thanks for the help, Miss Audrey. We're off then.
Also, what are these words? What, west? Left or right, bro? I'm just kidding, by the way. Who are you?
Aren't you from Floodside? How did you even get up here?
Oh my god, is this the guard? I have some mini lemon poppy seed muffins and I put them in a little slice of cheesecake. Oh, that sounds fucking delicious. Is it like traditional, regular cheesecake, or is it like one of the special cheesecakes?
Back off! I'm just trying to make a
Bernard.
living here. Is the general against that too?
Okay, Bernard, mind your business.
The docks are over there.
Oh, I want a mini lemon poppy muffin. I can't say I've ever had one, but it sounds good. Just regular? Just regular sounds still good. Not the biggest fan of regular, but like we've established, I'm picky. But I will still eat it and it will still be good. What are you? And I mean that, like, are you a cat or do you just wear
You're not
ears?
from St. Clarity, right? Meow?
Meow. Oh my god. A picky shade of Whitney. I mean, it's true. That is accurate. I am extremely picky. Arantius, hello, by the way. How are you doing? We are looking at some fantastic art. It is beautiful. And this lady just meowed at me. Elizabeth just meowed at me.
Excuse me?
Wilhelm, I'm gonna need you to get with the program.
No need to! Welcome to my store. Have a free souvenir as part of my new client program. Meow?
Meow. I love it. Oh my god. Doing okay, how about yourself? I'm doing pretty good, especially with Elizabeth here, gracing us with her presence. Holy cutie alert, dude. Right? Especially with the little meow at the end of everything. I can't. It's too much.
Bought anything yet. No need to thank me. It's a special present just for you. Meow.
Meow. Meow. Wooden ring was added to your bag. How to? You have received your first piece of equipment. You can put it to use. Put it to use. I can't read. Don't look at me. It's fine. By opening the menu and accessing the equipment screen. Okay. Oh shit.
So. You're in the Wildcat Armory. Looking for anything in particular? Meow.
Of the Wildcat Armory. Oh my god, I can't. The game is over. We have found it. We have found the best part. I can't. Oh, okay. I need to calm down. Everybody is a cutie dude, I know. I can't with this game. I can't. I just... Time synthesis. Wait. Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Oh, that was weird. Oh, botanist scythe. Shield blades. Also the characters in this. I know. Oh my god. This was someone's, like... I wanted to say this was someone's baby, but obviously it was this developer's baby, but someone had a really good time making this game, and I can just tell. Okay, so I can't buy any. Oh, wait. Okay, I see. Oh, ooh, that costs a lot of monies. Botanist scythe is someone's 2 favorite words? Look. Okay, I have this weird thing with botanical magic. It's a wonder that I don't have a house full of plants, to be honest. But, like, botanical magic systems, I really enjoy. That's why when I found out, like, Wilhelm stuff is all based on, like, plants, I was like... Okay, I need to... Let me see the store. Let me see.
You're in the Wildcat Armory.
She's so cute. Bye. Oh, what is all this? Oh, in that case, have you seen a game called Strange Horticulture? No. Or Potion Craft? No. I haven't. Feel free to, like, link me. I think links are okay here, but I don't think I'll check them while I'm right here. Cylindria, hello. How are you? How was your stream? If you guys don't follow Cylindria, you freaking should. Cylindria did a tarot pull for me today, and it called me out. Did you actually play Hades? Is that what you played? Oscar loves Hades. It was fun. Thank you for letting me read for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love, that's like one of my favorite redeems on anybody who does its channel. Like, if you're gonna pull a card of any kind for me, I want it. I've played PC. It's really cool. Potion Craft. Yeah. I wonder... Yeah, I'll try to check those out if you want to, like... You can shoot me a whisper, too, with the names if you want. I say it just looks very similar in vibe to Potion Craft, or to this game. I'm assuming Potion Craft. I play Hades. We beat Hades with the fists, and the heat gauge up to 5. Nice! I've never played Hades. I've only seen it played. I have avoided most of the story spoilers. And yeah, I may have lurked to watch a little Hades. It's amazing. I'm assuming, Oscar, if you follow Cylindria already, which it looks like you do, that you probably found her through Oren's channel? I'm assuming? That feels like a safe bet. I'm trying to figure out if I need or want any of these things. They're all so cute. I don't know how far you were in dialogue and story and stuff, so I didn't watch to catch spoilers. Oh, I thought, for some reason, Oscar, I felt like you had finished it. But I guess I just don't know enough about it. It was through a raid by someone, don't know who. It was probably Orin. Wooden ring. Okay, this one. Oh, they give me. Oh, this is not stuff I own. I already have this. Okay, so it's this other stuff I don't have. These give me like attack bonuses. Ooh, speed bonuses. Feather boots. I'm beaten it several times, but the story keeps going. Oh, really? Don't know why I didn't know that. I have some flasks of feathers. I could use some healing juices. I guess just give me one. Apple flavored water. Cure poison status. Could have used that. Silver ring. Ooh, wow, that defense goes up really, really high. How much money do I have? Oh. I don't know how much. Oh, I have not a lot. Is it worth getting some of this stuff? Vulcan, thank you for the host. I appreciate you. I'm still upset that they took away the host notification if it's under 5 viewers. Like, you guys, I appreciate the hosting and I want you to know. You ever get new dialogue and stuff when you fail? You even get new dialogue and stuff when you fail, so it makes the roguelike aspect much less punishing. Ooh! Yeah, I didn't know that, actually. That makes me want to play it sooner rather than later. I have so many games, there's so many games. And this one is supposed to be quite long. Definitely not like big open world, like Skyrim level long, but you know. Oscar, thank you for the host, appreciate you. I want to do something special for when you guys redeem a host. Something special, but I don't know what. I feel like you guys deserve a special treat for hosting. Let's see. Let's see, this stuff is also expensive. I was like on PC where I need to type the whole last name out. I'm sorry, my name is so long. Do I want to buy any of this? I bought a potion from her. I don't feel so bad. Okay, I want to look at my equipment. Okay, so how do I... Arg. I got a ring. What are you talking? Oh wait, I have to go into... I'm an idiot sometimes, I swear. Royal Crest, not quest. Time seeds. Okay. There we go. I was like, why? She told me how to do this and I already forgot.
You're in the Wildcat Armory!
Tell me again, please.
I've heard stories about Crystallis. They have crazy strong weaponry that no other kingdom can equal! Meow?
Meow.
At least, that's what my sister told me. I'd love to go there one day, Meow.
Meow.
Too bad I can't leave my store alone. Meow.
Meow. I love it. Oh no. Look, she's so sad. Can I... Not... How do I... Oh god.
We made it! Now we can properly look for the cathedral.
I am a cat. Meow. What? They told me how to do this and now I don't remember. Meow. God. Something's wrong with me. But I'm supposed to have a ring. Meow. I love it. I love that she did. Oh gosh. It's just one of those little touches that makes things like so much more enjoyable. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. She told me how to do this. She did. Now I don't remember. Fuck. But okay, so my little... am I stupid? You ever just feel dumb? Like, can I just not do it here?
You're in the Wildcat Armory! Looking for—
You know what? Sword of Time. I think I want to level Cris Bell up the most. That's 2,000 marbles, though. You know what? Fuck it. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Alright. What is this? This is a well. Okay, we shouldn't go down the well. This is the chicken bat, the chicken dragon that I was talking about earlier. This is a chicken that is totally either a dragon or a bat.
I just found
She's
out
very
I
cute.
can do magic.
Good for you.
Cool, huh?
Is it botanical magic? What kind of magic? I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
You wouldn't even believe the things I'm learning at the university over in Tulira. Go on, test my knowledge.
Okay. Chick bat. Chick bat. Chick bat. What's a good way to deal with slimes? Let's go.
What's a good way to deal with slimes?
Kayla! Hi! How are you? How are you doing? I missed your stream the other day. Or was it last night? I don't remember. Time is running together. And I was like, Kayla's on. I was like, but I'm also busy. I was like, I want to watch more Sims Chaos.
It depends on the type of slime and its color, but the ones near Mount Thesia are weak against lightning.
Lightning. Okay, okay. I'm good. Just settling back in for the night. Nice, nice. Did, you're still, at one point you were working nights. Are you still working nights or are you working days again?
I've heard that there are slimes that became contaminated and turned poisonous. Those are really weak against water.
Weak against water. Okay. She's giving me some good tips here, to be honest. Can't lie. Bro, that's okay. We got raided and it crashed my whole stream. Oh no. Oh my god. I can't even imagine. I'm sorry. I can just picture you. The stream has crashed and you're behind the camera in your house just freaking out. I can see it. I can hear it.
Thank you. I've learned a lot.
It's not funny, but it is funny. I wish I was still working nights. I loved it, but I'm 8 a.m. to 5. Ugh. I feel that. I'm 7:30 to 4:30. I don't know if I'd like nights. I've always thought maybe I'd like nights.
I just found cool.
I want you to tell me about mechanical enemies.
University over in
How do you defeat a mechanical enemy?
Easy. You use lightning on them. They might even get stunned.
Heck yeah, let's go.
You can make them even more vulnerable to lightning by preparing them with the water blast.
Thank you. I've learned a lot.
I was definitely freaking out. Grabbing Daniel to troubleshoot. Nothing worked. Pure panic, especially on the new Sims pack release day. Oh shit, there was a new pack? What kind of pack was it? No, this guard is rude. He's so rude. How long, when you got raided, how long had you been alive for already? Yeah, I've never had my stream crash per se. I've had my internet be gross. It's been so good today. I'm so excited. Wedding pack, cake with new world, and it's, oh shit. You've built like a wedding venue before too, haven't you? I feel like for a shell you built a wedding venue at one point. Okay. Alright, tell me more. Tell me more. That camera angle, that pullback.
Yes, there's something wrong. I don't feel anything special here.
Oh.
Agreed. If anything, this place feels somewhat dangerous.
That is indeed strange. And who is that fellow? Was there not supposed to be a Mother Superior here?
Oh.
Right. But I don't see her.
Only an hour and 19 minutes. I've only lost connection for a second, but if full-blown, oh my god. Never happened to me. It was odd. I wonder if OBS crashed, maybe? I mean, obviously you'd know, but that is weird. Did you update to the new, do you use OBS or do you use Streamlabs? Because OBS had an update and it was giving somebody that I know some trouble. So I have been skipping the update until the next one comes out, because I don't want to deal with that. I've had buffering a few times, but I'm pretty sure it's on my end for once. I think, yeah, I think so, because mine's been green the whole time, which is so amazing. Ooh. 1 mega. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I did it to Alex Shell. This world is very... I can't say that. I can't say that. You will have to tell me how to pronounce that. Because I don't even know what that is. I am obviously not a simmer, if you can tell. Ooh, this shirt is giving me problems. You're right, but I don't see her. Okay, I had to refresh myself.
Different cathedral here once?
Mediterranean Italy vibes. Got you. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Were you playing? No, because it was release day, so I wouldn't have seen it. I was going to say, were you playing that the other day? But no. Because it wasn't out yet. Cinque Terra.
This is the same cathedral I grew up with.
Or do I roll the R?
Except they changed the stained glass.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be like Mediterranean Italy. Yeah, that sounds right.
Why change yourselves when you can just change the fate that condemns you?
Oh my god. Ooh, calling shit out. Whoa. Did not expect that. I don't know if you guys caught what she said. Why change yourselves when you can change the faith that condemns you? My Italian linguistics are not as good as French, German, and Spanish. Mine are not bad. I've been there twice and don't remember. Oh my god. I mean, I don't blame you. We're probably saying everything wrong anyway. It's fine. That's deep. I know. I did not expect that because this was so rooted in, like, the cathedrals and stuff when I first started playing it. So I expected it to hinge very hard on, like, you know, religion as a plot device, but, like, in a good way? You know what I mean? And this seems to be taking a turn. Get wrecked, Faith! Get wrecked! I like that, though. Me too.
What?
What?
Never mind. Perhaps the fact that the mural is missing has something to do with Crispell not feeling a connection.
Yeah, because that's basically Crispell, and the murals... I'm generally pretty good at identifying languages and sometimes good at working out pronunciation based on that. Not me.
So what are we going to do now?
We need to figure out what happened here. Someone must know something. Let's try speaking with the priest.
I don't really want to. Do I have to do that? He's just creepily standing there. We don't like it. Okay, alright, sure, fine. I like the mural in the background, though.
I am Father Miguel, the lady's
Miguel?
humble disciple.
Okie dokie. Kayla, if you want to join in the Pokemon game, you can do Poke Start, and it will give you a starter Pokemon. You can see which Pokemon you have, your Pokeballs, and all that good stuff. There's a panel below the stream if you want to look at it. So if you do exclamation point Poke Start, it'll give you a starter Pokemon, and then you can try to join in and catch the other ones. I swear the same people who made this made Witchwood. They seem alike. However, Oscar did look it up, and this is their first and only game. Unless they have, like, different branches, maybe? Linked Potion Craft and Strange, that word I can't say, on Discord. Sobel? Can't say his name either. You guys, I can't say words. I can't do it. Heck yeah. Yeah, but now if you want to, you can do, well, it's over, but every 15 minutes, one of those things will pop up with a Pokemon, and you can try to catch it. You can also buy Pokeballs and stuff. I need to make a command for that to tell you guys how to do it. But if it becomes a thing you need, I can show you. It's very, very easy.
I see that you are not members of my congregation. How can I help you?
I know this might seem like a strange question, but have there been any renovations to this cathedral in recent years?
Both are very cozy games. SH seems to have some wild story stuff, whereas PC is more casual. Ooh, you got me at wild story stuff? Cannot lie.
We do have small renovations from time to time, but nothing major has changed in years.
Except for the stained glass.
I see. Why do those murals show a crowning? I recognize the lady, but who is the other person? The man receiving the crown.
I wonder how much he looks like the guy who paid for this installation.
Oh my god. Wilhelm coming in with a snark.
I know all about the regular doctrine.
Oh, here we go.
But here in St. Clarity, we believe that the people who take care of us are the lady's hands in this world.
Okay.
Is that why you changed out the stained glass?
Oh, that was years ago. I doubt many people even remember the old one.
Do you happen to know what happened to the old glass mural they removed?
Does he know that he kind of danced around the question? He didn't really answer her.
I wouldn't know. But perhaps General Enzo, the leader of the city, might remember. He was the one who ordered it.
Guys, welcome to my Twitch Pokemon game shopping tutorial. Please check out my Ko-Fi. Try Skillshare for free for a month. Oscar. Oscar's the OG over here. Always needing those Pokeballs.
If my mind doesn't fail me, he should be in the courthouse.
You walked in here, you ruptured the pattern.
As always,
The whole world gets wider.
Gospel, hi, how are you? How are you? I was like, that name, it's so familiar. Me not following Whitney? Shotney? Whiskey Whitney? What? Shame on me, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. How are you, Gospel? I'm doing well, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting a little bit deeper into this weird-ass game. I'm ignoring the fuckery that is happening in the world today, which is good for my brain, and I hope everybody else is able to do the same. If you want to do that, obviously. Rupturing the pattern over here? Yes, always. You always break that fucking pattern. Break out of the loop. Break out of the simulation. I'm just kidding. Let's see. What would I do? I can't remember. Yeah, completely understandable. No good to stress out about it. It's really not. I'm informed myself, you know, I got myself caught up with what was going on to the best of my ability, and I decided not to give in to the 24-hour cycle of doom that is the news. I'll catch up day to day as I'm able. It's bad, but there's not anything I can do, unfortunately, other than, you know, send good vibes, unfortunately. Exactly, there you go. I know, I wish I just... So weird diving into this game, and I'm kind of trying to distract myself with it. Egg, hi! No, use catastrophize. That's a good word. I like that word. The friends are here. All the friends. Very out of our hands, I know. And it's so sad. I hear everybody talking about how this might affect us, and I'm just like, well, right now it's not. Don't panic. And also don't take the light off of what's happening in other places right now. You know? It's like people are unintentionally shifting the focus. But anyway, yeah. That's a heavy topic. And I know we're all trying to deal with it, but that's kind of my 2 cents on it right now. I wish I could swoop in and take all the... And I know. It's really bad, especially when there are like videos coming out on people's TikToks and stuff, and it's like, ooh, I didn't hear what she said. If my mind doesn't fail me, he should be in the courthouse of the city, as always. He's looking for the progress of our dear Saint Clarity. Okay.
All right. Thank you for your help, Father.
Of course, my child. May the lady watch over you in your search.
He's got a weird voice, too. Like, I don't know if they had this person voice act it that way on purpose, or if that is just how their voice is. Yeah, pretty much. Why can I never remember what TLDR means? Like, fucking never. Like, I see the acronym and I'm like, oh my god, I've seen this and had it told to me 7,000 times and I just can't remember it. Too long, didn't read. Okay. There we go. Show support, but don't overthink and overreact. Yeah, my partner is currently got the news on and I'm like, I'm going to kill you. Can you not? Kayla, thank you for the hydrate. I'm chaotic today. This is from my phone protector. I need to clean my desk. Ironically, too short, couldn't read. I have a lot of those too long, didn't read, or too long, I'll read later moments. Do they want me to go down this well? I love that mug, though. Oh, Michael got me this when he worked at Hot Topic. I have this one, and I have, is it a... shit, I can't remember. I think it's, Haku from Spirited Away. I'll have to, next time I'll have to figure out what that is. Is that what they're actually called? Because I'd say Susuwatari. Is that correct? Is that right? Is that right? Show me a Funko? Heck yeah! Okay. So you guys are lucky. I have one sitting right here in front of me, or I'd have to BRB. But, hang on just a second. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Anyways, I'm gonna lurk for a bit. I'm gonna do a bit of gaming myself, but it was great. Can't talk. Don't mind me. I can't talk. Yeah. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your games. Enjoy your night. I gotta go do a lurk, but I'm stoked to check out this game. I hope you love it. I like literal. I need you to love it. Like, but honestly though, I'm one of those people. I'm like, if you are excited about a game, I hope you love it. That's just the way that I am, as far as I know. Okay, yeah, because like in they're from Spirited Away. Technically, this cup is a Studio Ghibli, however you say it. I've heard it a million different ways. So I call them Soot Sprites, but it's interesting to know their actual name because I didn't, and they show up in a lot of those films, a lot of Japanese stuff. So it's good to know their name. Love Funko in this house. Okay, do you also love anime? also love anime. Because I grew up with Inuyasha, right? And they came out with this really cute, really sweet Kirara pop. Look at her. Fucking adorable. And she's flocked. I'm pretty sure Kirara is a girl. I don't remember, but she's flocked. And she's so cute. She's so cute. Hang on. She's so cute. I just realized I wasn't full screen. Anime was a mistake. Love her so much. I know, I have like almost all of the Inuyasha Funkos. Also, I don't think my music from my game comes over to the screen, so we're just sitting here in silence. So I'll pop us back on over to the game screen so we can actually have some music. Wait, so she's fuzzy? She is! I love her so much. She's very fuzzy. That is, so Michael worked at Hot Topic, so he got a discount at Hot Topic, Box Lunch, and Torrid. So he got me a bunch of the Inuyasha Funko Pops for like half off. It was amazing. Hey, a grubby. Love a grub. Oh my god, Oscar, if they make Hollow Knight Funko Pops, I will die. I will lose my absolute fucking mind. I've never seen one like that. Oh, you've never seen a flocked one? Really? I have a flocked Ein from Cowboy Bebop as well. But I have a couple back here that I've also made. Like, by made. I, beheaded and swapped bodies. That sounds really weird. I beheaded some and body swapped them and repainted them. I'm not like a polymer clay kind of person. It's too hard for me. So, I mean, I probably could if I tried, but like, maybe someday. But I made Kel Maresh, Delilah Bard, and Mia Quivere from Nevernight. And Kel and Lila are from A Darker Shade of Magic. We have mostly Harry Potter and Marvel ones, so I don't see them having a reason to flock those. There is a flocked Cat McGonagall, I think. I think I have her. I'll have to look. I can't remember if she's flocked or not, actually. Okay, where was I going? Hey, wait. I have a hint button.
It seems that Enzo fellow might know something about the cathedral. Or at least I hope he does.
That's not helpful. Oh my god, I need her. Yeah. You should look, because like I said, I don't know. I don't remember if... Where the fuck am I? I don't remember if she's flocked or not. But I feel like she was.
People in Floodside think they're the only ones who have it bad.
Is that, the tiny gentleman frog? He's so cute. Oh my god. His name is...
Imagine.
Matthias? I think. And he's the one who taught her how to use her time powers? And he has some kind of weird power himself?
Oh yes, that's dreadful.
These girls. Okay, Ingrid. Can I talk to them individually? No. Sure can't. It's all of them at once or nothing. Is this where I'm supposed to go?
Can I help you?
No, you can't.
Ooh ooh. Ooh ooh.
Well, I can't let just anyone in, you see.
You must be new. I'm Christopher. I'm guessing my mother left instructions to let me pass if I ever showed up again.
Ah, indeed she did. She's talking with the general just now, but I'm sure she will be free soon. I will tell her that you are here.
Okay, I'm interested in his mother. That's not who I'm supposed to be going to see, but it let me do it. Because they make it seem like she's a big deal. And these loading
And
screens.
so,
Ooh.
we aim to move from a 4 times increase in output this season to as much as 5 or 6 times the normal yield before the winter.
What's on your eye? What is that?
But if I were you, I would place an order now. Supplies of rubies might be going up, but not as fast as the demand for them is.
So I need to figure out what I don't remember from the last time, because are rubies like a magic source? I don't remember. Oh my god. Because marbles are the currency, but are like, I don't know. I missed something somewhere because I stopped playing for so long.
What the people demand is justice.
Okay, Armando.
Oh no, Dad, not again.
What is going on?
My dad, he does this sort of thing, stirring up trouble, constantly campaigning against inequality in the city.
I mean, that's not a bad trait.
You sit up here living in luxury, while those who mine the rubies live in squalor.
Okay, Armando. Alright, I hear you. I see you. I see you.
How did he get here? Someone, escort this instigator out, please.
Yeah!
Justice!
And not only that, you've been monopolizing our resources!
Oh, Audrey, hi.
Ugh, now the inventor girl is here too?
Armando about to seize the means of production over here. It sure fucking seems that way. And Audrey's gonna help him.
This has gone too far, Armando. You've crossed the line.
Also, I might add that spelling of Audrey into my name bank because I really like it.
Guards, take these rabble-rousers out.
Rabble-rousers. Oscar, it's okay. You can misspell things, I can still read it.
Wait, you seem familiar. Aren't you?
Do less talking and more listening, Risa. This is how a leader leads. Look how he's convinced the whole room to buy from him.
Internal panic at these character designs.
Who might you be?
Miss Paula.
Sophia's son, if you really need to know.
I suppose I can see the resemblance. You don't really take after the general, though.
Okay, I am so curious and so invested in his mom.
Of course I don't look like the general. Why would I?
Oh my god, are you trying to say his mom cheated on his dad with the general? Oh my god. I remember you fawning over Jadoriel. I can't say it. I think I said it right. Empire. Look forward to you playing that. Right. I can't. A good character design will get me every time.
Oh no. Not him. Mom.
Lurking in the shadows.
Kayla, thank you for the lurk. Have a good shower.
I hate to be kept waiting like this, but the demand for red crystals is so high these days.
What?
Where do you come in from?
We just arrived from Nareem.
Well, you might be out of luck then. You can't get a meeting with him unless he thinks you come from a rich province.
Okie dokie. Her mouth is very confusing. I think maybe she's supposed to be like... I'm gonna use orc as a frame of reference, but like, not, if you know what I mean. Oscar, I'm sure you kind of understand what I'm trying to say.
Get your hands off me!
I didn't touch you, sir. Like, small lips, but wide mouth with tusks at the edge. Oh, yeah, I didn't notice the small lips part.
You heard General Enzo. You have to leave immediately.
Hey! Take your hands off of Armando!
Yeah, I get the orc vibe, but her lips are super small and pursed. It was a choice. Oh, I see it now! I got you. I think I understand why, but yeah. Alright, what are we doing?
Where do you think you're going, huh? No one is allowed near General Enzo.
Christopher, you're home! I was afraid you'd never come back. Guards, stand down.
Okay, look. I'm gonna need somebody to help me. Time to fight the mayor's entire staff? I don't know, man. This is also Christopher's mom. She's over here, Wendy. She's over here. She reminds me... She reminds me of Dorothy from Big O. Have you guys ever watched that anime? Because, for some reason, that's who she's reminding me of. And... I'm not sure I can cope with this.
Oh, terribly sorry, ma'am. Please go ahead, Mr. Christopher, sir.
What finally brings you back home, dear?
Have you seen Megara and Hate? I have... No. Yes and no. I've seen part of the fight, but I, like, didn't see the whole character design. I think you would approve. Oh no. I'm scared. I'm excited about it, though. Also Nyx, although if I start listening to characters, I might as well not... Listing characters, I might as well not... I mean, all of them. All of them. All of them.
It wasn't really a planned thing.
Won't you introduce us to your friends?
Your friends?
It's complicated. They're, time mages.
She's got the temperament of somebody, though, that I can't place.
Excuse me, miss, but you have a beautiful home. It reminds me of my own village. Only grander.
Thank you. We've been very fortunate.
Who does she remind me of? Oh, attitude-wise.
Now that we've modernized the production of rubies, all of St. Clarity has been thriving.
Well, Floodside doesn't really seem like it's thriving.
It will just
Wilhelm's
take
got
time.
a point.
Eventually the prosperity will reach everyone.
Trickle down, no. Trickle down economics, no. 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 It's not gonna happen. No.
I would think so-called time mages would be able to see that future for themselves.
I mean, if you let me step outside, we can talk about it.
What are you doing with this guy? All the people you could pick.
You might be Sophia's son, but I'll thank you to treat me with respect.
So... Sophia and Enzo are a thing? Is that what they're trying to say? Ah yes, the rely on the rich people to fund everything strategy. No.
Yeah, okay. Look, we just want to know what happened to the stained glass mural that got removed from the cathedral. The priest said you were the one who ordered it. Just tell us where it is, and I promise you can go crawl back under your dung heap.
He had it destroyed, didn't he?
I see you inherited your father's low-class irreverence. Unlike him,
that's fucking
most
rude.
hardworking citizens look up to me.
Oh no, okay, this is gonna be one of those games that leaves me super conflicted, isn't it? This is gonna be much deeper than I anticipated.
They pretty much have to, since you live up here on a walled-in hill.
Christopher, please, enough of this.
Just a hunch. I think this guy might not be cool. I think so too.
I know the mural you're talking about. It was dumped in the waters by the docks years ago, along with other trash from the cathedral.
Why would you dump it in the docks? I have questions, and I need answers. Why? What? I don't understand.
Come on, Crispell, let's go find it. We're done here.
If it was years ago, you're probably not... Well, this is a JRPG type deal, so you probably are gonna find it, but... You know, okay, let me go. Okay, it was fun to meet all of you. Goodbye. Oh, shit. I don't know if you guys heard that, but whoa. Hey, if it was commemorating a slaver, it's a great strategy. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I signed up for something that I didn't understand. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look. Bernard. They focused me on him. Do I need to talk to him? Bristol did that with a statue recently. Oh my god, they threw. That's right. They I remember reading somewhere that some people threw a statue into like a body of water. I remember that. Or was it more recently than that?
Aren't you from Bloodside? Back off!
Okay, they must have focused on him for no reason. Okay, so I am going to the docks. There was also that weird well that I could climb into that's kind of sketchy. Kind of scared to do it. So where are we going now? These load times, I swear. If this wasn't an indie game, I'd be more upset at it. Yeah, during protest over the George Floyd incident, a group of people pulled down a statue of a slaver philanthropist and rolled it into the ocean. Yes, that is the one I remember. What is this? What the fuck? Okay, this is me leaving? No, I want to go climb down that well. Let me go back inside. They were acquitted in court recently. I mean, I can dig it. I can't say I haven't wanted to roll a statue into the river. Seems like a good time. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go climb down. Oh, not this way. I'm gonna go see if I can climb down this hole. I swear somebody outside just mooed. Okay, I want to go in here.
There's no need to go here right now. I have more important things to do.
But I want to. What if I go talk to this guy again? I probably don't need to. And the statue was retrieved and is currently in a museum of some kind. Seems like things worked out. And that was one of those historical monuments that you read about. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, I don't understand why we can't remove statues from the public and put them somewhere else. People always scream like, oh, it's history, it's history. Well, put it in a goddamn museum then.
May the benevolent lady watch over all of you, my children.
Okay. I mean, I personally don't really give a shit about statues. Like, if they're gone, I just don't care. I think they took down a bunch of statues here too. I don't recall what they did with them. But people were very upset. Oh, I know. Yeah. I was trying to do this earlier. Still can't. I still don't know how. Hang on. Can I go in here and I can do... Ah. So can I actually... I swear there was a way that I could use them outside of that stuff. The history argument is so dumb. Like, you need to be a prominent statue glorifying a shitty person in order to learn from the past. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. That's kind of why when people would say stuff like that, I just kind of roll my eyes and be like, yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Because you definitely know a fuck ton about this person because they had a statue. I'm sure that's where you learned it if you know about it. What is this exactly? Is this that big ass statue? We haven't fought anything this whole time. Well, no, we fought a slime. but I've been playing this game for 3 hours. Well, 2 hours. 2.5 hours. 1.5 hours? About to be 2. 2 hours? I don't know. I can't time. Okay, we got a save point.
Crisbel, what do you want to do?
I want to record our progress.
record our progress.
I'm gonna make a new save slot. Because apparently that's what these are for. That's never what I used them for. I'm not gonna lie. I was never a multi-slot saver. The Edward Colston thing was particularly awful as well because people had tried to get the plaque changed several times and it got a lot of resistance just to point out the actual... Oh, really? I imagine the same thing probably would have happened here had they been trying to do that.
What do you think that is out there?
It's a statue.
It's an ancient titan, one of the witnesses. Scholars say they're meant to remind us that the lady is always watching.
It looks like one of my grumpy aunts.
Yep.
Look, something's happening to it.
Oh, I don't like that. Something like, something's happening. I love that there's a little boat out there like she's the Statue of Liberty. So people were complaining about it actually being used to teach about his... Oh my god. It's... Oh shit. It sank and then brought something to us?
Did you all just see that? The giant statue moved!
I mean, I'm on board with Christopher. I would have that same reaction.
I feel something inside that staff.
It appears we have been invited to enter. What do you think could be inside?
Only one way to find out.
Let's fucking go. I think this I feel like this is modeled after the Statue of Liberty because she's got the like the torch and everything, and you can like go inside of like her head. Can you go in the torch? I don't remember. I think you can. What is that? That is a cute stained glass piece. Oh, is this the original cathedral?
Oh, who is it this time? It's been ages since I've had a visitor. And the last ones were little more than thieves.
Who?
Ah, hello, darling. You must be a... Oh, how...
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, sorry. I was admiring... Well, never mind. Well, hello. I am Paulina, witness of the ages. Ah, it feels good to be able to move again.
So why is she able to move again, though?
My first love is fashion, but I'm always interested in talking to a time mage. Especially one who recently lost her powers.
Oh, fuck, that's right. That's why I don't have access to that.
Would you care to explain how you knew that?
I see your shorts match your fuse. Just because I look this good doesn't mean I can't also be good at what I do.
I don't suppose you could help us
back,
figure out what to do about Crisbel's powers, could you?
Oh, yes. Well, I won't be doing much of anything. It will be on you to remedy that situation. Just step over to the altar.
So they took them away so that they taught us how to use them and then took them away and they're gonna make us hunt them down? Oh boy.
I feel something. But I don't know if...
Fuck, really? These bitches? Okay.
You! What are you doing here? And just when Crisbel doesn't have... Ouch!
Sorry.
Christopher!
How could you be so careless?
Did you hear this, Claude? I think he really believes you'll beat us twice.
Hold up, is that orc girl like the same one from the place where Christopher's mom was? Also, last time we fought her, I don't think she had all that stuff on her face.
Too bad we can only kill him once. Maybe her
Everyone listen! We need to focus on inflicting as much indirect damage as we can. Now!
Oh, that's very cute! Strategize all you want, we'll still pound you to smithereens.
Rude.
This will be interesting. I do hope you all at least put on a good show.
Okay. Okay, they're gonna not make us do combat for a while and then give us like the most obnoxious combat, aren't they? Or are they not gonna make us fight them right now? Please don't make us fight them right now. I'm not prepared. Come on, loading screen, you can do it. Come on. Thank you. Oh god, they just, like, went for it. You know. Alright, alright, alright. How do I beat them without my powers, though? Can I? This is gonna be dicey. Ooh, this is gonna be really, really rough. Okay.
Oh, how quaint! They've been training for this rematch. You do know we can be ruthless without being overconfident, don't you?
Fuck. Let's do it. Heck yeah, okay. I don't think I can block that. Oh shit, oh my god, they've almost killed me already. So I can't, oh shit, this is a healing. I don't have any of the revive, so I gotta heal Christopher. Oh, I meant to... Fuck, I healed the wrong person. Did not mean to do that. Shit. I only had one and I wasted it. Okay, I don't think we can win. I like that he turns around though. Like, he's so confident and he just... What happens if I go offensive? Right. They're poison? Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. Seeing JRPG battle system really makes me want to design. Do it. Do it. Why not? I miss having my time magic. No, no. Fuck. It's just Christopher.
You need to reach out to the power of the cathedral.
But how?
But she did.
Whatever it is you felt before, you need to find that again.
Hurry!
Okay, am I about to get my time powers back? Please. I knew they didn't expect me to beat them without it because they made me use it the first time I ever fought them. Which was like at the very beginning of the game.
This power. What is this? This doesn't feel the same as before.
Oh, darling. Do I have to do everything around here?
I love this statue.
That kid with the big mouth. I'm sure you can feel something inside you.
That was weird phrasing. Okay.
Is she talking about me?
Focus inside. And while you do that, think of the girl with the tragic fashion sense.
What?
You do the same, girl, except you think of the kid with the regrettably tacky goggles.
I'm trying.
What?
While you two try to connect, let me explain how this works.
Okay.
As you fight, you'll gather energy. Synchro points, if you will. When you have enough energy, you'll be able to activate a powerful synchronization skill.
Ooh.
You can trigger it by just pressing the button.
Okay. Let's do it. Heck yeah.
Now, Crisbell, use the crystals.
Invoke future crystal, okay.
God damn it! Not this again! This is so unfair!
Ugh. Quickly, back to the Empress.
Oh, they're gonna flee. Alright.
Impressive.
Synchros are powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle around. Always keep an eye on it and your friends, since you'll also be able to use this power on their turns.
Oh,
don't forget to plan
shit.
ahead. Remember that you don't lose stored synchro points after you finish a battle.
Oh, that's nice. This was definitely a teaching battle. Like, it feels like we're still in the tutorial.
The crystals! I have their power again!
Heck yeah.
But
Okay.
that connection... What was that? I don't really know how it happened.
Now we know that you're the real thing, darling. You just proved you have the power to link with those close to you.
I like it that it's a statue that had to be like, hey, do this.
This seems like an incredible power, but be careful and take it slowly.
I can feel it. I can feel your presence. All of you.
I can feel it too. Does this mean we're combining our powers?
Syncing would be more precise. We are using our powers in a more unified way.
So, is Wilhelm able to sync powers too?
This seems to connect all of us, but only through Crisbell.
Okay, yeah.
A great discovery indeed. It could have happened in a less dangerous way, though.
Don't be so melodramatic. This is a holy place. You were never in any real danger.
So what do we
thanks
do
you tell me now.
Come on. We should try to rest a little bit. Let's find somewhere back in town.
Come back and visit anytime. Maybe I can even pick out something that would flatter your figure, darling.
Okay.
I've always wondered if my calling in life was to design beautiful garments.
Apparently it was to help time mages. Okay. I'm gonna go back and save. And then I think I'm gonna call it for today. Find somebody to raid. I don't know who's on tonight though. I don't know. I know Mark was supposed to stream. I don't know if he did or if he's off already. Oh, hello,
Mom?
Sophia.
What are you doing out here?
I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
Aren't you in a relationship with the most powerful man in the city? Why
Okay,
not
so
ask
yes,
him?
the answer is they are a thing.
It's not that simple. When Enzo came to power, he did a lot for the economy of the city.
Okay.
He found investors who helped us modernize the production of the rubies.
What are these rubies?
That's been my question the whole time.
They're what you get when you fuse together a lot of red crystal dust. The dust exists as a trace mineral in many things, and it has magical properties.
Okay, so yes, they have magical
It
properties.
has many uses in magic devices, and can even be used to create armor and weapons. That's why rubies are so valuable.
We've been exporting more of them than ever before. But there are things about the operation that Enzo has been hiding, even from me. One of the teams of workers that went up Mount Thysia never came back.
Oscar, I think you might be right. He might be a not-so-good guy.
The official story is that they were delayed by a rock slide, but I know it's not true. And now the people in Floodside are starting to notice. I'd like for you to investigate.
Investigate.
I'm home for one day and you're already sending me away again?
No, I saw that fight you just had, and You and your friends are the only ones I know who don't work for Enzo.
Hi. I'm almost done. Are you going to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're gonna come join me?
I mean, like, eventually. You'll probably be asleep, though. I'm gonna be, like, I'm just trying to get through this. I mean, you have to be up for, what, 6? Sorry.
Why am I gonna stress this out? Put us through so much anxiety for like a week and then be like, nah, fam.
Faked you out.
Fuck them.
GG, your light's on.
Come on, GG, we're going to bed. Upstairs bowl.
Yeah, just close the door. I'm almost done. No, don't close. I'm coming with you.
Come on, upstairs bowl.
You gotta pick. She weighs like 10 pounds.
And you, Crispell, really are a time mage. Please, use your powers to find out what happened to the missing workers.
I'll do it.
Of course you will.
Thank you. Come and see me privately afterwards.
Okay, creepy. Alright, I want to save.
Crisbell, what do you want to do?
I want to record our progress.
I'll save it here. 3 hours and 54 minutes we have been able to play this game. Because of bad stream quality and just trying to get into it and all that good stuff. Alright. I'm gonna pop us on over here. Back with our nice lo-fi music, and we're gonna see if we can find somebody to raid. Let us see. Who's online? Mark is, in fact, online. Ooh, we got some Elden Ring people. Ooh. We've got Panda. Do you guys have any game preferences? Let's see. Banana. Strong Pokemon run tonight? Wait. Oh yeah, from the game. I was like, what do you mean? So do you guys want to go to Mark's stream and just chatting? Or, you know what? I've never rated this person before, but they're playing Dead by Daylight, and I got my little camera border things from them. Mark is also juicy, of course. Have a Spiritfarer streamer, buddy? It would be nice, right? Yeah, who is it? What's their name? I will check them out. We'll just vibe. But yeah, I like to meet some new people, and I've been trying to meet more new people lately just because I've been kind of not doing it for a minute since Ida and everything. Ooh, that is a name. Let me copy that. Let's see, that is a person. I have an ad. App developer, occasional streamer, founder of the oh god, I can't speak. Interloper Discord for Outer Wilds. Stream nomads. Yeah. Alright. I think we're gonna. Alright, let me queue up the raid. I do not know how to say their name. Is the N silent? Or is it Interruptus? I think it's Interruptus. So yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over there. He is playing Spiritfarer. This is the raid message. Interrupt us, yeah. I was close. Here's the raid message if you would like to use it. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out, as always. I will be back on Thursday for sure. As usual, there might be a stray, short stream here and there in between. But I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Until then, I'm going to send you guys over to Interrupt Us with Spiritfarer, another good chill game for you all, and I will see you guys then.